At the 11th Annual Conference of the West Africa Association of Public Account Committees, the warning was clear: West Africa is grappling with a mounting debt crisis.
Public debt in one country can transmit to shocks in other countries due to the interconnectivity between the countries. And also there is the global uncertainties, which I mentioned earlier, the high interest rate, the global economic prospect, the commodity price shocks.
Highlighting the region's financial strain, officials pointed to Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal as the largest debt holders. Nigeria alone carries a staggering 143.5 trillion naira as of December 2024, split between 68.8 trillion naira in external debt and 74.6 trillion naira domestic obligations.
Then, my role as the head of the Supreme Audit Institution of Nigeria: 1, providing evidence-based reports on public debts by conducting audits that supply the Public Accounts Committee with factual and reliable data.
Skeptics, however, remain unconvinced. Former lawmaker Nicholas Osai criticized weak oversight for enabling unchecked borrowing.
We're borrowing to pay recurrent expenditure. That's not supposed to be. Borrow to pay recurrent expenditure. At that time, our revenues, 98% was used in servicing debt. How much was left? Then we should borrow to pay both recurrent and capital expenditure.
Journalists also emphasized the role of media in ensuring transparency.
Information publicly accessible. Whenever we knock at your door, we want that information readily accessible and something that we can actually get, when we knock at your door. There's need for monitoring and investigative collaboration. We all know investigative journalism is not an easy thing. There's money, funds needs to go in. So we need to also devote time and another platform where we have journalists that will be trained, when it comes to undercover journalism reporting.
Economists warn that persistent debt accumulation could have lasting effect on the region's economy.
Lawmakers, the ability to understand DSS, interpret debt metrics, and enforce meaningful debt cedings is vital for promoting fiscal responsibility. And by applying these tools, legislators can ensure that public borrowing supports inclusive growth without endangering long-term stability.
The message was unanimous: without strict fiscal discipline, economic diversification and stronger oversight, West Africa could face a debt crisis with consequences stretching decades into the future.